Hey guys, how you doing today? Well, I just you see today I would like to talk about that that documentary I watched on Discovery Plus. It's called Quiet on the Set. Like all the actors and actresses are coming out with their secret of dancing. The with their ex Nickelodeon producer Dan Schneider. See, Dan Schneider, he was a Nickelodeon creator. He created all the shows like King Hill, Zoe 101. He created iCarly, Drake and Josh, Game Changers. He created every show, even everything. But there's some things you might not know about. Everybody behind it saying that Dexter is actually a good person, which he really wasn't. Like all the actors that came up with the secrets and say when we were in a concert, well, in those days, of course, while producing, well, while they're filming, well, behind the camera, what they don't, what the people don't know about Dan Snyder is that he was being abusive to all those actors and actresses on there. No, because yeah, Jeanette McCurdy. You see, I can actually understand why Jeanette McCurdy didn't want to didn't want to be back in iCarly because she experienced she does experience a horrific situation with Dan Snyder. She was kind of scared that he was kind of scared too. And yes, they were young girls too, and a young man. They said one of them like during on the Drake and Josh set, they said that one time, one time when one actor or actress got on the couch and laid down for a bit, Dan Snyder went on the laid down on the couch with her, butt naked, and kind of molested her. I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, you see, I had no idea that the actors are like that. I mean, I had no idea what they've been going through. I mean, I was like, why did y'all say something before? Well, well, actually they wanted to say something, but Dan Schneider told all the actors and actresses like, whatever happens, it stays. Whatever happens in the studio stays in the studio. I mean, keep it all a secret. I mean, this is all a secret and everything. Yeah, everything is all a secret, so you don't want to go through there. So you don't tell nobody. Like during during those sets there, he well, the parents wanted to come along with the kids, but he said kids only, but he don't want the parents to come with them. But I was, I was like, why can't the parents come? They want to watch their kids. But you see, the sad thing is that parents don't know what's going on behind the scene, like of Dave Snyder. So you see, I have a hearing that he did have a relationship like with Amanda Bynes, whatever, Amanda. Yeah, he was having a relationship with Amanda, and you know what happened? He chose to date her. He's been dating her ever since. Okay, you see, now you see, Dan Snyder, he been doing this to every young girl since he was like older than all of them. Even the actors, you see, find it very uncomfortable, but they chose to keep it secret because they really don't want Dan Snyder to lose his job. Well, if that's the case, then I don't think that is a good. I don't think he deserved that job. Now, as you can see right here, okay, even Victoria Justice don't break her silence on Dan Schneider. You see, as you can see, he been having some kind of inappropriate relationship when they're a lot younger than he is. And you see, they were like 15 or 14. Shoot, I used to love watching their shows. Really, I used to love those shows. See, like you see, but I was a kid then, but I didn't know what really happened. You know, whenever I've been watching them TV shows, I was like, it sort of pushed me to be an actor. And I was like, man, you know what? When I grow up, I want to be an actor. But then after that, After I heard how everybody been saying what happened on the set, well, I really want to be on a Nickelodeon show, but after I heard about what happened with the, I was like, you know what? On second thought, maybe acting wouldn't be a good career for me. Excuse me. Acting wouldn't be a good career for me. As you can see here, this was Miranda Cosgrove. Well, right here, this was on her 18th birthday. You see, she done turned 18 right now, but you see, she's not fully grown yet. Oh yeah, Miranda Cosgrove. She was on Drake and Josh playing Megan. Their Drake's evil little sister. Okay, as you can see right there. Well, let me look. Let me show you again. Look, see, see, look. What about right, right there? See, you saw that? Well, you see, as you can see on that part, Miranda Cosgrove, she was trying to back away slowly from her, from Dan Schneider, but Dan Schneider, he done went full force on her. Now, if you look closely at her face, if you look closely at her face and what happened here, you see she's very uncomfortable of Dan Schneider touching her like that. I mean, her face is like her face is like a wow. No, 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 no. Dan Schneider says like, what? What is it I'm trying to say? What is it I'm trying to say? Oh yeah, she was trying to enjoy, but by the looks of her face, she was smiling awkwardly. She's trying to hide. She was trying to hide her scared look, but her face says it all. 'Cause you know, in life, we all gotta know that actions speak a lot louder than words. And if you look again, you see he had his arm around Miranda Cosgrove, and you see she's like, "Please get." You see her face. She's like, "Please get this man off me. He's starting to creep me out." So that's what happened. So I was like, dude, if I actually saw what happened, what he did to those children, you know what? I would bop him on the nose to get his hands off her. I was like, get your hands off that girl. She doesn't want to be touched. And oh, and wait a minute. Let me show you again. Right here, you see? Okay, right about here. But after that, watch this. Look closely, and you see now she moved away a little bit. So yeah, she moved away a little bit to like she wants some space. Like what Dan Snyder did, he like invading her personal space. And I was like, oh my god, I do feel. And I was like, oh my goodness, I do feel sorry for the actors who work with him. They did not deserve to go through that. And wait, here it is. And look at this here. There's another scene of Dan Schneider right here saying that Dan Schneider's the daddy. I said, no, he's not. I was like, dang. Well, let's see. Look at that. Wait, we're back again. Well, there's nothing wrong with a hug, you know. A hug is nothing. Well, I don't see anything wrong with a hug right there, but this, I don't see anything wrong with it. But wait a minute. They're saying you used to be fine, but then you turn not. What? Okay, here's the next one. Even Dan, even Jeanette McCurdy had came out with her secret saying that how he's always abusing her too. If you listen behind the camera, like you see, if you listen closely, Dan Schneider's right behind the camera. Well, the producer's talking, but listen to the. See, that's Dan Schneider behind the camera, and he says something to her. See, look at Fred. Even Freddie find it uncomfortable too. Well, Nathan Kress, he said. I was like, oh. And one comment says like, can we all take a moment and realize how far Jeanette stepped back when he walked over? So you see, like I said, their face says it all. Because as I said before, actions speak a lot louder than words. And right here, you see Dan Schneider has his arm around Jeanette McCurdy, and she doesn't want to be touched. And oh, here it is. Oh, it says that Elizabeth was helping Ariana Grande pull her skirt, but then when he walked over, but then when Dan got close by, you know what happened? As well as Shirley unsettling, and when he looked and started asking questions like, it's, well, inappropriate questions. Yeah. Let me see where it is. Mm. Oh, hey, you remember the Victorious episode saying like like this? Hey, remember the Victorious episode like where Dan Schneider said like well he wants the Nickelodeon shows like about he wants the character to have feet in this in the screen, but the feet actually represents like the creepy moments that he's saying that they say that Dan Schneider is actually attracted. whenever he looks at that, he's attracted to feet. And I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, it wouldn't be worth it to work with a producer like that. Even Ariana Grande has been sexualizing, Eve has been sexualized by Dan Schneider too. Like she said she want like this. Dan Schneider actually told Ariana Grande that for the scenes he wants to show he wants her to show everybody her feet. But then I was like, dude, dude, what's going on with you? But yeah, what some people don't know on Nickelodeon is they've been having some adult jokes on there what kids don't understand yet. Because like this, when Gibby once said like she drew like Gibby once said like when he drew something on her when Sam drew something on his forehead and when the dude that seemed like a you don't want to know. Yeah, so that's saying yeah, you don't want to know. Oh, okay, I see. Being too Gibby, as you can. Okay, I hadn't heard. I think I'm behind the set. Noah Monk, the guy who plays Gibby, he was saying that he doesn't. That the the producer saying that he wants him to take his shirt off and dance in public, but I don't. You know, at first Noah Monk didn't think it was a great idea, and he found it a very uncomfortable idea. But but as you see, they forced him to do it. Yep, they forced him to do it. Yeah, like that's Hollywood for you. Like that's how people be doing it in Hollywood. Like they be because think of it, the Hollywood like look at this. Like sorry, excuse me. Listen, Shirley Temple has been through the same thing that she's been through when she was little too. She's been like she's been going through the thing with pedophilia. Like when this like this when she wants when producers wants uh Shirley Temple to start hanging out with grown men. She was too young to do it. Yet you see, she was too young to do it. But Bojangles, on the other hand, yes, he treated Shirley Temple like he's her daughter. Now you see, I was like, dang, I never I never knew what the stuff they've been going through. And I never knew what happened. Hey Faith, hey, Faith Funhouse and Mommy Vlogs. How you doing today? Long time no see. Um, um, excuse me, listen. Have you ever used to watch like iCarly? One question. That's one question right there. Didn't you used to watch the Nickelodeon show called iCarly? I'm great. I'm great. But I was just talking about this. Like, let me see. A few months ago, I did watch the Quiet on the Set. How everybody come out in their secret with Dan Snyder saying that he was being a creep to all those young actors on there. I love iCarly, but have you heard about it? Oh yes, I used to love I watch iCarly, and I used to watch Drake and Josh as well. Oh, and Victorious as well. And Victorious is a great show. Those some great shows I used to watch. It's not, and you see that. Wait, before I tell you what really happened, um, where's 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 your daughter Faith? Wait, um, but one question is Faith there? She's here, but this is something she doesn't. But listen, there's something that I really want to talk to you about, ma'am. So if you don't mind, have a little adult conversation. It's okay if you it's okay if you like let her go to her room and play a bit, so I can tell you what really happened. All right, now, all right, now, I'm looking at this here. This was this was Aunt Miranda Cosgrove's on her. You see, this was Miranda Cosgrove's on her very 18th birthday, and you see, stop right there. Now you see, this big guy right here is Dan Schneider. You see, she was very happy that her she just turned 18. But as you see, when you look closely, oh, hold on one sec. Wait, hold on a second. Let me rewind that. Okay, right there. You see, right there. If you look closer, you see right there. She was trying to back away. She was trying to back away from Dan Schneider slowly. Cause you see, Dan Schneider, he was actually abusing her, and look at her. She was just trying to. She was trying to back away from him slowly, but he done forcefully. He done firmly trying to grab her and hug her around her neck. And you see, by the look of her face here, you see the look of her Miranda Cosgrove's face. She got very uncomfortable when Dan Schneider keeps touching her like that. 'Cause, yeah, that's why all the you see that's why all on Quiet on Set they all the actors and actresses decided to come out of their secret about what happened behind Nickelodeon. I mean, yeah, so I'm telling you, but we don't know what you see back then. We didn't know what really happened behind the set of Nickelodeon. But after we as we got older, now we understand what how the actors are going through. You see, we all have dreams of becoming an actor one day, and we all have dreams of working with Nickelodeon one day. But after I saw what happened in Quiet and Sin, I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be an actor. Like Dan Schneider, he used to create a lot of TV shows. Drake and Josh, Victorious, he, Victorious, Zoe 101. He used to create a lot of shows. Oh, he also created Keenan and Kale too. So you see, yeah, it was very traumatizing for all those young ones. You see, they were all too young to know about him. But you see, they were too young to be around him. But you see, they didn't want to be around him, but he chose to be around them. Like whenever he comes around, most some of them saying that. Like some of them, one of them told me like when one dude was on when one woman or dude or whatever that is was on a couch, just on a couch, taking a nap when I'm taking a nap on the set. But they said like Dan Schneider, he came around to that person butt naked and molested her. So you see, that's what's crazy about that's what's crazy about this whole thing here. And there's a video saying that Dan Schneider actually apologized for all the things he done to them. But you know what? I don't think he's really sorry. He's just only sorry because his secret has been revealed. And now everybody knows what Dan Schneider been up to. See, look, ex Nickelodeon creator Dan Schneider apologized for toxic behavior. Now you see, he's not really sorry. He ain't sorry. He's only sorry because he got caught. I mean, so what do you think? Well, as you see, if I want my child, well, my future child, which I don't have just yet, if I want my child to become an actor or actress, I'm just gonna make sure I go with them, just just in case there's no any crazy things that they're doing behind there. Hey, they could try to push me out all they want, but I'm saying is that, but what I'm saying is they can go ahead and, but I'm still gonna be there for my daughter or son, no matter what. Ain't that right? Shut I know that is crazy, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I'm telling you, that is crazy, isn't it? Well, you see, everybody's you see behind the set. He told all the actors like, whatever happened, do not say a word to anybody, because they just want to keep it secret. Because yes, that's all they want to do. They just want. That's what he's trying to do. Keep it secret, so that way he's not going to lose his job. And you know what? I actually understand why Jeanette McCurdy didn't want to return to working on Nickelodeon. You know, she's been through a lot of trauma with that man. Because for a second there, I thought, wait a minute, he did appear on a movie of Good Burger 1, but he didn't appear on Good Burger 2. I was like, I wonder why. But whatever happens, well, by all their faces, you see, actions speak a lot louder than words. You see, I don't think, I don't think everybody was very happy when they heard about when they heard about what happened. I was like, those poor guys. I sure do feel sorry for them. Like, you know what? Even though some of them may not be even though some of them may not be actors or actresses anymore, I still wish them all the best for what they're doing now. Come on. Well, you see, back then, a long time ago, we were kids. We thought the adult jokes were really funny. But as we got older, and become an adult, we was like, oh, okay. Now I know what they mean right there. I get it.
to Drake Bell for the first time since the series premiered. I'm curious why you decided to participate after all these years of not talking about it. We'll air never before seen footage from the series, as well as new insights from those closest to the story. So, what brought you back together?
The documentary. It was a light bulb moment.
And hear from a cast member of all that who will speak out for the first time. Join us as we dig deeper and break the silence on the disturbing world of kids' entertainment. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Soledad O'Brien. In this special episode of Quiet on Set, we'll bring you new insights from those closest to the story, starting with Drake Bell himself.
So you see, that's exactly why parents need to come together and protect their kids from any type of situation that's been happening on there. That's been happening behind the set or on set.
In the days since Drake came forward as the John Doe victim in the 2003 child sex abuse case against his dialogue coach, Brian Peck, the reaction has been swift, both an outpouring of support and horror that this could have happened under the watchful eye of so many adults.
I didn't feel like anyone knew anything. I was under the impression that this was just a big giant secret. I just hoped and prayed that one day it would just stop. I often look back at that time and wonder how in the world I survived.
Drake, welcome.
Thank you.
So, I'm curious why you decided to participate after all these years of not talking about it.
The choice to participate was a tough one. It was a really hard decision to make because I'd been approached before and wasn't ready and said no. But when the people from the doc reached out to me and I was speaking with Emma, she just made me feel really comfortable and she took her time and was really sensitive. I was able to feel like I could open up to her and I don't know. I just felt maybe this is the time to tell my story.
In the child sex abuse case against Brian Peck, you describe the moment you walk into the courtroom and you see it packed with many well-known faces, but they're not there for you.
On the day of sentencing for Brian, I get to the courthouse. It was the most unbelievable thing I'd ever seen. His entire side of the courtroom.
Man, I can't believe that actually, something, stuff like that. It kind of ruined my acting, my dreams of being an actor one day. But you know what? I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to be an actor. But well, I guess that's. Well, I guess that is it of this video right here. So have a blessed one, and I'll see you later on.